Deep in the bayou, welcome to Cajun Field in Lafayette. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Kennesaw State Owls and the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Bruce Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Checking in with the Kennesaw State head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Raging Cajuns offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening strip. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Winfield. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. Catches it at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Owls offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Let's take a look at our impact players. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Forced out of the pocket. Connection to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morgan. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Owls are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Rodgers. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, it's Morgan. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Snags it over the middle. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 72 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for a man, it's Winfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Jensen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Leaves it with the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's their freshman starting wide receiver, and we hope he's not out of the game too long. Holly will keep an eye on things for us. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Spits it out to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Raging Cajuns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. And it looks as if we're going to get a timeout here as a man is shaken up. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Winfield. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play.
Looking long. Upstairs, he's got it. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Louisiana. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Using his legs, it's Morgan. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Collins. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing the lead.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll return it. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There's a crease. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
On the ground, it's Woods. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Morgan. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. It's complete to the left. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the big fella.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that you're...
A shot toward the end zone. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some... He'll take a deep shot here. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Collins. He's got him this time. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to run for it. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to put together a long drive. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Buying some time. Quarterback gets past the marker. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They want to throw it. It's caught.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot. It's a nice game by the offense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
With the catch, it's Morgan. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Back to throw, it's Collins. Unloads to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Absolute shank. Missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Raging Cajuns will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Louisiana head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their defense has got to step up big time right now. They have been struggling at times throughout this season, but right now is a huge moment. With the lead, they have an opportunity on this kickoff to come down and make a big statement. I'll keep you posted on if the defense is able to step up in this huge moment. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Maybe a crease. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Owls are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that 6th sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Oh, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a first down.
Back to pass, it's Collins. Looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Now improvising. He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Running inside, it's Morgan. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They only need about the length of the football to convert on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Morgan. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third.
Looking for the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw again. Right on the money. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. In the red area, it's Morgan. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Yeah, and you see in the red zone, all the bodies start to come inside. A lot of times you try to find a way to get to the perimeter. This offense does a good job. They toss the football. Nice job by the defense. Now forcing a 3rd down.
Back to throw, it's Collins. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. On the direct snap, it's Woods. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Rides the option, he keeps it. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jensen. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Here comes the heat. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Back to pass, it's Winfield. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Reagan. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Cajuns! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Now he can return this. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Louisiana. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Booster. Looking downfield, it's Collins. The sure hands, it's Rogers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it along the sideline. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throwing right. Got him downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
Motion from the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jensen. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Dropping back, it's Winfield. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. After the incomplete pass, there is a look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Got enough for the 1st. Maybe some room here. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking down the middle. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. He might want another play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to put together a long drive. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. back to pass. Dances away to buy time. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. They want that clock to run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to the well. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Second down, he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Got his man into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Looking to throw again. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. They push out this lead in the 4th quarter, and it might be enough to give them that elusive second win of the season. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Kennesaw State, 14.
On the move from inside is 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He wants a big play here late. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Owls! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee.